Good morning, Mr. Batara, Ms. Rapp.
Good
Morning,
morning,
Judge.
Anna.
How are you?
Good, how are you all?
Good.
We have a 9:30 scheduled start time for both of these matters. I don't see either defendant. If they're not here by 9:45, I'll get the cases called and get you on your way, okay?
Okay, I did speak with Mr. Engel about 40 minutes ago. He indicated he would be on, so I'm gonna give him a call and see what the delay is.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Mr. Engel actually called me, Judge, before I could call him. He needed the Zoom ID, so he should be on in a minute.
Thank you. Mr. Batara, did you need to speak to him any further?
No, Judge, we're ready.
Okay, as soon as he gets his audio connected.
Yes, I got it connected now. Sorry, Your Honor.
No worries. This is 22SU007000OD. It's a Sumter Township versus Charles Lee Engel III. May I have your appearances, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Batara on behalf of Mr. Engel.
State your name for me, please, sir.
Charles Lee Engel the third.
Thank you. Today is the day and time set for the show cause in this matter. Mr. Batara, it's alleged that Mr. Engel failed to provide the documentation necessary for the probation department to complete his pre-sentence investigation. How do you wish to proceed this morning, sir?
Your Honor, I spoke with Mr. Engel earlier. He's indicated that he has now accomplished that, and he sent the information to Ms. Rapp last night. Ms. Rapp, do you have any input on that?
Through email?
Yes, ma'am.
I think they would have been screenshots. Is that correct, Mr. Engel?
Yeah, they were, yeah, because the way she sent them to me, I couldn't fill them out with my phone.
Do you know if you sent
So-
them to me or if you sent them to Miss Randolph?
Oh, I didn't know there was two of you.
Okay, let me put you, can I go check, Your Honor, really quick?
Absolutely. Thank you, Ms. Rapp.
Yeah, one moment.
Judge, that's the issue we're running into with Mr. Engel. He doesn't have the ability to do much electronically.
Mr. Engel, do you have transportation? Would you be able to come to the court to complete the paperwork that's necessary?
the paperwork's already sent out, but no transportation right now. Well, you guys took my license until we figure this out. So I haven't been driving.
Understood. Well, Ms. Rapp's checking on that in the future when you're having issues. Probation
Yeah.
is usually pretty thorough about calling and emailing. So responding to them is always a good way to let the court know that you're having some technology issues or some timing issues. But in any event, she'll check with the other probation. Yes, ma'am.
She did not receive anything this morning.
What?
Mr. Engel, you told me that you sent something to your aunt and your aunt was supposed to email it to the court, correct?
Yeah, I don't get this internet stuff. Sent. Yeah, I sent this to SChicks08 last night. SHicks08.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. That's a different person.
That's who sent them back to me and said, "Oh, you forgot to fill these out too," like a week after I sent them out, because I had to get a ride to the library with an Uber and send them. And then I was like a week later, she messaged me from this and sent them back to me and said I never did them. So then I just sent them to her last night.
Yeah, I wouldn't have access to that, unfortunately.
So which email should I send these to?
SRAP@34th.
SRAP?
Yep, RAPP.
Yeah, right after we get off of this, I can send them. I got them all filled out and everything.
Do you want me to just indicate it in the chat to you?
Yeah, that would be nice. I'm trying to find a pencil, but yeah, if you could do that, I can send them right to you. That's what I just wanted to have them complete last night. It's just I'm out in the middle of Sumter, so it takes me about a half hour to get anywhere.
Okay, so it's just gonna go to everyone in the chat, so you have it.
Okay.
So Mr. Engel, if you'll pull up that chat and take a screenshot, because once you log off, you'll lose this information with Ms. Rapp's email address. Mr. Batard, it is not this court's desire to penalize someone who has some technology connectivity issues. I know that people in certain parts of Sumter just do not have the access that they need to complete paperwork sometimes. Ms. Rapp, anything you'd like to add at this point?
No objections, Your Honor. I understand that it's difficult at times.
Mr. Engel, were you able to get that, save that email information?
You sent it to us in the group?
Yep.
Judge, I'm going to text it to him. I took it down, so I'll make sure he has it.
Okay,
you.
thank you, sir.
Mr. Batard, Mr. Engel, the motion from the probation department was to have Mr. Engel held in criminal contempt for failing to respond and participate in the request for information from the probation department. And as this court's already indicated on the record, I understand that there is some, again, connectivity issues in Sumter. The court inquired of Mr. Engel's ability to come to the courthouse and complete the paperwork, and I understand the transportation issue. So again, we won't penalize him for that. So Mr. Engel, what the court will have you do is resend that information to Ms. Rapp. When you receive any additional emails or phone calls from the probation department to get you in virtually to complete your pre-sentence investigation, please participate. The court is still waiting to have your sentencing scheduled from your August 11, 2022 plea. The court needs that information so that we can understand the mitigating circumstances surrounding the events of September 12, 2021. And we can get this matter moving towards resolution. What I'd like to do is have you, again, follow up with the probation department. They'll get you on track for your sentence recommendation, get you scheduled back with me, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
And if for some reason, sir, you run into any additional problems, you know how to get a hold of Mr. Bitar, or you can contact the probation department. You have their phone number. Let them know what the problem is, and we'll figure out a workaround. But when we don't hear from you, we have to guess that you're ignoring us. And ignoring
Yes,
us
I
is not a good
understand.
thing, okay?
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry about that.
No worries. Thank you for being so timely this morning and making every effort to get connected. Anything else you want to add, Mr. Bitar?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
So the indication in the file, Mr. Ingles, that you're going back to probation for your PSI and for your sentencing to be scheduled. Ms. Rapp, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Engel, we are all set. Sir, you have a wonderful day. Thank you for your patience this morning.
Thank you. All you guys have a good day too.
Good luck,
You
Mr. Engel.
Thank you.
I have to look. I'm curious what the hours are of the media center at the Sumter Library. I've seen it, but I haven't been in there.
Yesterday was like 1 to 5. And then today's 9 to 5, I think.
Thank you. Oh, it's 10 to something. I'm looking at the hours.
10
It's
to
10 to 3.
oh, okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's hard when you work too. So that's why I had to take today off of work just to do this, which it isn't a big deal, but some people don't get it. I appreciate you guys. You guys understand that I can't even get internet where I'm at.
I understand, Mr. Engel, but we're all set, sir. You may log off. You have a great day.
All right, thank you.
They have some late nights too. 3 to 8. Oh, wow.
Well, that's better for people that have to work all day. Have the opportunity.
Which is why
to go in the
I'm
evening.
advocating for night court for people who can't take off from work. If I can convince somebody to stay here late with me, a clerk.
I would
An
gladly
officer.
do night court.
I don't think you're gonna
Would you
find many
really?
defense lawyers that are gonna want to do night court, Judge.
You're not going to want to do it?
I said, I think it'll be tough to find defense attorneys that would want to. Jeff, maybe. Jeff seems like he's always willing to do everything, but
You wouldn't be willing to work a 4 to 8 shift maybe once a month?
highly unlikely. If you don't mind my kids running around and making noise and having to
Not
eat
only do
dinner
I
at the
not
same
mind,
time.
I encourage it. Between your kids and Mr. Nunley's dog, I'm happy to have the distraction in the background if it means another channel for access for people to the courts.
No, and that's why I think one of the great benefits of Zoom is, Judge, that people don't have to necessarily take days off of work any longer or find childcare or to be able to show up and do their business in court.
Well, that's one of the questions I get asked all the time about the court being open. I said, we are open to the public, but I think most people find it easier to log on. There are still people who work jobs that don't allow them to sit with a tablet or a phone. And so trying to figure out how to get things scheduled so that people don't wait as long, or people who have connectivity issues, figure out how to kind of work around that. And I think we're trying still.
Mr. Ingles' paperwork came through.
Thank you, Ms.
Oh,
Rapp.
good. The other individual, Mr. Smith, I called and texted this morning. I haven't heard anything back.
I was just prepared to call that. This is 2203-740D. This is Van Buren Township versus Chase Patrick Brian Smith. Today is the day and time set for the show cause hearing. There's a memo from the probation department that indicates that Mr. Smith has failed to provide the documentation or paperwork needed to schedule a pre-sentence investigation. that the information was emailed to him on July the 26th, 2022. He spoke to the probation department. And then a second email was sent out on August 30th, 2022, requesting the completed paperwork. This memo is dated October 17th and indicates that Mr. Smith has failed to complete the remaining paperwork. This case was scheduled at 9:30 this morning. It's now 9:46 by the court's clock. This court's policy is 15 minutes after the scheduled start time. Mr. Bitar, you indicated that you've reached out to Mr. Smith.
Good morning, Your Honor. Yes, I called Mr. Smith and I sent him a text. I have not received any response, Your Honor.
Defendant having failed to appear, Ms. Rapp, how do you wish to proceed?
Due to the multiple attempts with no response, probation respectfully recommends the defendant's case be sent to warrants.
File will be sent to the warrant department, 5,000, 10% bond. Anything else, Mr. Bitar?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Anything else, Ms. Rapp?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you so much. That concludes this court's docket for the day. I'll bring the files downstairs to the probation department. Have a good day, Mr. Bitar.
You as well, Judge. I think I'll see you on Thursday. I have your docket that day.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Great. Take care. Bye, Shannon. Bye, Mary Ann.
Bye. And bye, Shannon.